Hello everyone, this is Perfume Coast, so welcome to my channel. Today's video or podcast is entirely dedicated to the new release of 2025, which is called Miss Dior Essence. So without further ado, let's jump into the ocean of perfumes. But first, I'd like to backtrack a bit and remind us of the previous year release, which I have in my collection. So it's called Miss Dior Parfum, it's 2024 release. And as always, let's take a quick look at the notes at Fragrantica's listing. So on the top we've got apricot, peach, mandarin orange. In the middle there's wild strawberry, floral notes and jasmine. And finally in the base there's patchouli, amberwood, amber, moss and atlas cedar. So this is your strawberry forward powdery fruity scent, of course. But this fruity is not teenage fruity at all. This scent in fact is quite mature, whilst being appropriate to all age groups, of course. This is precisely how wild strawberry smells to me. This perfume at the same time also has this distinct patchouli undertone, responsible for powdery nature. Being this very beautiful and classy, it often is compared to a few other popular releases, the one of 2017 and Miss Dior Cherie going back to 2005. So both of these are discontinued by now, which is up to date being mourned by fragrance community. So 2024 Miss Dior Parfum release provided sort of relief in this respect, claimed to be similar to the beloved discontinued flankers. I don't really remember precisely how Miss Dior Cherie smelled like, but I clearly remember how strongly I liked it back then. However, never got to buying it in the end, unfortunately. So on to the new one, which is this podcast is dedicated to. Once again, it's called Miss Dior Essence. It's a 2025 release. And very quickly, let's drill into the notes that Fragrantica is providing. So on the top, we've got marmalade note, also blackberry and black elder. In the middle, there's jasmine sambac and jasmine. And finally, in the base, there's woody notes and oak. So I've been testing this new release based on the tester kindly provided to me by a local shop, which is part of European brand Ici Paris. So back to the fragrance. From the first spray, both on paper strip and my skin, this one comes across as a lot stronger version of Miss Dior Parfum of 2024. So once again, I detect strawberry and patchouli-like accord, which is amplified enormously even by the standards of the previous release. It's an unapologetic version of the same DNA, so to speak. This strawberry-forward powdery perfume is also syrupy sweet, and you can also detect confident presence of jasmine in here. Syrupiness here is not, however, overly sweet, it's just that it has this thick texture to it. Otherwise, syrupy nature here is counterbalanced by something tart, perhaps it's blackberry. And the likes of jasmine here strangely reminds me a bit of BDK Pas Ce Soir release, especially the latest intense version, the one in the green bottle as far as I remember. So when I was wearing 2024 and this release side by side, at first 2024 Parfum was hardly detectable at all to my nose, and then as the time went by, I sort of liked 2024 release a bit more, just because of its subtleness and the way wild strawberry is done there. That strawberry is specifically wild strawberry, giving off this subtle floral vibe almost. It's therefore more unique and less loud to my nose, whilst the latest release, strawberry, which is by the way missing among the notes, but I can clearly smell strawberry, is unapologetically loud, more generic-like, well, not generic, but general-like strawberry, perhaps, and rests on an extremely powdery patchouli-like base, which in the end sort of starts to take over this fruity forward accord. So back to the last fragrance 2024 Parfum release, the perfume remains strawberry fruit forward. So to me, as pleasant as 2025 new release is, it's probably a bit redundant as, again, it effectively is a lot louder iteration of 2024 flanker, plus 2024 one remains this beautiful strawberry perfume. But nonetheless, tastes are different, noses are different, and it's a beautiful perfume in the end. So I still recommend to put your nose on it, especially if you do not have really any Miss Dior in your collection just yet. But that's it, guys. This has been the one and only perfume for today's podcast/video. If you've liked it, if you found it of any use, please give it a like. Please consider subscribing. Please provide your comments if you smelled this perfume already. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.